Woody Allen and Marshall Brickman had a creative partnership that laid the groundwork for their innovative approach to storytelling in Annie Hall. Before this film, they collaborated on Allen's earlier works, which provided them with a solid foundation in blending humor with poignant life experiences. Their shared vision allowed them to explore themes of love and relationships from a fresh perspective, a key factor in developing the unconventional screenplay of Annie Hall. The inspiration for the screenplay arose from Allen's desire to create a film that felt authentic and relatable. He wanted to capture the complexities of modern romance in a way that felt raw and genuine. Brickman played an essential role in this process, helping to shape the narrative structure and the witty dialogue that became hallmarks of the film. They took creative risks by incorporating elements like nonlinear storytelling and breaking traditional comedy molds, making the film stand out from typical romantic comedies of the time. In crafting Annie Hall, Allen and Brickman drew from their own experiences and observations of relationships, creating characters that were not just archetypes but rather deeply flawed, yet lovable individuals. This gave the screenplay its depth, making it resonate with audiences who could see reflections of their own lives within it. Their collaboration was marked by an open exchange of ideas, allowing them to push boundaries creatively. This teamwork culminated in a screenplay that broke new ground, one that was not only funny but also reflective and introspective about love's challenges. As they began casting for the lead role, they understood they needed someone exceptional to bring Annie Hall to life. Little did they know, this journey would lead them to Diane Keaton, who would ultimately define her career with this unforgettable character. The development of the screenplay for Annie Hall marked a significant shift in how romantic comedies were crafted. Woody Allen and Marshall Brickman sought to create a narrative that blended humor with emotional depth, allowing them to capture the complexities of love in a way that felt genuine and relatable. They moved away from traditional storytelling techniques, opting for an unconventional narrative structure that included flashbacks and sequences that broke the fourth wall. One key aspect of their approach was the incorporation of personal experiences into the characters' lives. They crafted Alvy Singer, the protagonist, as a witty but neurotic man who often reflects on his relationships with women. This introspection provided not only humor but also a powerful look at the messiness of love. The dialogue sparkled with wit and insight, expertly blending comedic moments with poignant reflections on heartbreak and connection. The screenplay's unique style was enhanced by Allen's willingness to take creative risks. For instance, they introduced moments where Alvy directly addressed the audience, creating an intimate bond between him and viewers. This technique was unusual for its time and helped to immerse the audience in Alvy's thought processes, making them feel like confidants in his journey through love. Additionally, the use of stream-of-consciousness storytelling allowed the film to delve into characters' inner thoughts, further enriching their emotional landscapes. This narrative style made scenes more dynamic and engaging, demonstrating Allen's commitment to authenticity in portraying modern relationships. Ultimately, Woody Allen aimed to convey that love is complicated, messy, and often unexplainable. Through humor and vulnerability, Annie Hall became more than just a romantic comedy. It transformed into a reflective exploration of what it means to connect with another person in a rapidly changing world. As the screenplay for Annie Hall began to take shape, casting the right actress for the role of Annie became a crucial decision. Woody Allen and Marshall Brickman wanted someone who could embody the character's unique blend of charm, vulnerability, and quirkiness. Diane Keaton was not only an established actress but also someone whose real-life persona perfectly matched the essence of Annie Hall. During the audition process, Keaton impressed Allen with her distinct style and authenticity. She brought a sense of spontaneity to her readings, which resonated with Allen's vision for Annie. What set her apart was her ability to weave humor into sincere moments, capturing both the lightheartedness and complexities that defined the character. Her eccentric fashion sense, characterized by baggy clothes and a bohemian look, also influenced how Annie would be portrayed on screen, further highlighting her unconventional spirit. Keaton's audition was a transformative moment. Her portrayal made it clear that she understood Annie's emotional depth and idiosyncrasies. This understanding was essential in creating a character who felt real and relatable. Together with Allen's direction, Keaton brought Annie to life in a way that would resonate with audiences for generations. Beyond her acting skills, Keaton's chemistry with Alan added another layer to their collaboration. Having previously been in a romantic relationship with him, this history lent authenticity to their on-screen dynamic. Their shared experiences helped create genuine moments filled with both humor and tension, allowing viewers to connect deeply with their interactions. Ultimately, Diane Keaton's casting was pivotal not only for Annie Hall, but also for shaping her career. The role not only showcased her talent, but also solidified her place in Hollywood as one of the most influential actresses of her time. The relationship between Woody Allen and Diane Keaton played a significant role in the making of Annie Hall. Having been romantically involved prior to the film, their history added layers of complexity to their professional collaboration. This past connection not only brought a sense of familiarity between them but also infused their performances with an authentic emotional depth that resonated throughout the film. During production, the dynamics of their relationship were evident in the way they interacted on set. They shared a unique blend of comfort and tension, which allowed them to explore their characters' vulnerabilities genuinely. This interplay was especially beneficial for Keaton, who needed to embody Annie's quirky and sometimes insecure personality. The playful banter and underlying affection between them translated beautifully on screen, giving audiences a glimpse into a real relationship's ups and downs. However, their relationship was not without its challenges. The intensity of their past romance sometimes led to emotional moments during filming, as personal feelings intertwined with professional demands. Alan had to navigate these complexities carefully, balancing his artistic vision with the reality of their shared history. Despite any tension, this deeper understanding of each other's strengths contributed to a rich collaboration that enhanced the film's storytelling. Moreover, Alan's directorial style encouraged Keaton to explore her character fully, allowing her to make bold choices that illustrated Annie's complexities. Their partnership created a safe space for creativity, where both could take risks and reach new heights in their performances. Ultimately, the intricate layers of Alan and Keaton's relationship provided Annie Hall with its heart and humor. Their shared experiences not only shaped the chemistry between Alvy and Annie but also contributed to the film's lasting impact on audiences and its legacy in cinematic history. The on-screen chemistry between Woody Allen and Diane Keaton in Annie Hall is often cited as one of the film's most captivating elements. Their past romantic involvement infused their performances with a unique authenticity that helped bring the characters of Alvy Singer and Annie Hall to life. Both actors understood the nuances of their relationship, which allowed them to portray the complexities of love with genuine emotion and humor. From the start, their shared history added layers to their interactions. Moments of tenderness were laced with an undercurrent of familiarity, making even the simplest exchanges feel charged with meaning. For instance, when Alvy and Annie engage in playful banter, their ease with each other showcases a level of comfort that is difficult to achieve without a deep personal connection. This natural chemistry made their relationship on screen relatable and engaging for audiences. Moreover, their ability to navigate moments of conflict also stemmed from their real-life experiences. Scenes filled with tension or vulnerability reflected not just scripted dialogues but also real emotions that resonated with viewers. The laughter, the awkward silences, and the heartfelt conversations all felt rooted in genuine understanding. This emotional honesty was key to depicting the ups and downs of modern relationships, aligning perfectly with Alan's vision for the film. As they worked together, Keaton brought her own quirky charm to Annie, while Alan infused Alvy with his neurotic wit. Their performances complemented each other beautifully. Keaton's spontaneity balanced Alan's more introspective nature, leading to moments that felt both comedic and deeply poignant. Ultimately, their intricate on-screen chemistry elevated Annie Hall beyond a typical romantic comedy, turning it into a profound exploration of love. It showcased how shared history can enrich storytelling, leaving a lasting impression on audiences and solidifying both actors' legacies in film history. Annie Hall broke new ground in romantic comedy filmmaking through its innovative use of creative techniques that diverged from traditional styles. Woody Allen took bold risks in both narrative structure and cinematography, creating a film that felt fresh and unlike any other at the time. One of the most striking aspects was the use of unique camera angles, such as the unconventional way scenes were shot. For instance, Allen often employed close-ups during moments of introspection, allowing viewers to connect deeply with the characters' emotions. The film also played with narrative structures, incorporating non-linear storytelling that included flashbacks and dream sequences. This technique allowed audiences to explore Alvy Singer's memories, adding a layer of complexity to his character and making his reflections on love feel more tangible. By breaking away from a straightforward plot progression, Allen captured the essence of how people often process relationships through fragmented memories and moments. Another groundbreaking aspect was the frequent use of fourth-wall breaking techniques. Alvy often addressed the audience directly, inviting them into his thoughts and feelings. This created a sense of intimacy rarely seen in romantic comedies and made viewers feel like they were part of the story rather than passive observers. These moments not only highlighted Alvy's neuroses but also emphasized the film's exploration of modern relationships. Additionally, Allen's incorporation of stream-of-consciousness storytelling allowed for an organic flow of thoughts and feelings. Characters could express themselves in real time, leading to dialogue that felt spontaneous and genuine. This approach invited audiences to experience the emotional highs and lows alongside Alvy and Annie, making their journey more relatable. Through these creative risks, Annie Hall transcended typical romantic comedy conventions, transforming it into a thoughtful meditation on love and human connection. Allen's willingness to experiment with form and content ultimately contributed to the film's lasting influence on cinema. One of the most striking features of Annie Hall is Woody Allen's innovative use of fourth-wall breaking techniques, which added a unique dimension to the film and created a more engaging viewing experience. By allowing Alvy Singer, the main character, to directly address the audience throughout the film, Allen fostered a sense of intimacy that was uncommon in romantic comedies. This technique transformed the viewer from a passive observer into an active participant in Alvy's emotional journey. When Alvy speaks directly to the camera, sharing his thoughts and feelings, it provides valuable insight into his character. These moments create a dialogue between Alvy and the audience that is both humorous and revealing. For example, his witty commentary on love and relationships allows viewers to relate to his struggles while also feeling connected to his quirks and insecurities. By breaking the fourth wall, Allen enhances the narrative's emotional depth, making it easier for audiences to empathize with Alvy's experiences. Furthermore, this direct address technique reflects Allen's artistic vision of exploring human connections. He wanted to reveal the inner workings of Alvy's mind while emphasizing the complexity of modern romance. The candidness of these exchanges exposes vulnerability, encouraging laughter while prompting viewers to reflect on their own relationships. This blend of humor and introspection is one of the hallmarks of Annie Hall, setting it apart from its contemporaries. Moreover, the fourth wall breaking moments often serve as humorous interludes that lighten heavier themes within the film. They provide comic relief while simultaneously delivering poignant observations about love, life, and identity. This clever narrative device not only captivates audiences but also challenges them to think critically about the nature of relationships. In essence, Allen's use of these techniques allowed Annie Hall to transcend traditional romantic comedy formulas, making it an enduring classic that continues to resonate with viewers on multiple levels. In Annie Hall, Woody Allen employed stream-of-consciousness storytelling as a powerful technique to delve into the characters' inner thoughts, enriching their experiences and perspectives on love. This approach allows the audience to witness Alvy Singer's mental processes in real time, revealing his insecurities, desires, and reflections on relationships. By presenting Alvy's thoughts in an unfiltered manner, Allen created a raw and authentic depiction of the character's emotional landscape. The use of stream of consciousness is particularly effective during pivotal moments in the film. For example, as Alvy navigates his relationship with Annie, viewers are privy to his doubts and fears regarding love. This technique makes his internal conflicts relatable. Audiences can identify with the chaotic swirl of emotions that often accompany romantic entanglements. By showcasing Alvy's thoughts as they flow freely, sometimes humorous, sometimes poignant, Allen captures the essence of human vulnerability in relationships. Additionally, this narrative style enhances the film's exploration of love's complexities. As Alvy reflects on past relationships or navigates new ones, his stream of consciousness reveals how memories and feelings intertwine. Flashbacks and rapid transitions between moments serve to illustrate how individuals often grapple with fragmented recollections when processing their emotions. These insights provide depth to his interactions with Annie, highlighting both the joy and confusion inherent in modern romance. Moreover, Keaton's character, Annie Hall, is also fleshed out through this narrative lens. Her whimsical nature and unique perspective on life are illuminated through Alvy's perceptions. The way he interprets her actions, sometimes adoringly, sometimes critically, enhances the audience's understanding of her character as well. Ultimately, by utilizing stream-of-consciousness storytelling, Annie Hall transcends typical romantic comedy conventions. It offers a profound meditation on love that resonates deeply with viewers, encouraging them to reflect on their own experiences and relationships while navigating the intricacies of human connection. In Annie Hall, Woody Allen sought to express the intricacies of love and relationships, focusing on the messiness and emotional turmoil that often accompany romantic connections. The film highlights that love is rarely straightforward. Instead, it is filled with complexities, misunderstandings, and moments of deep vulnerability. Through the character of Alvy Singer, Allen presents a lens into modern relationships that resonates with contemporary audiences, capturing both the humor and heartbreak inherent in love. One of the core themes of the film is the idea that relationships evolve and change over time. Alvy's journey with Annie Hall showcases how personal growth, insecurities, and external influences can impact a couple's connection. Their relationship fluctuates between joy and conflict, echoing the reality that love is not always blissful but a journey that requires understanding and effort. This nuanced portrayal allows viewers to relate to the characters' struggles, prompting them to reflect on their own experiences in navigating love. Moreover, Allen emphasizes the importance of self-awareness and communication in relationships. Alvy's introspective nature leads him to question his feelings and motivations, showcasing how understanding oneself can lead to healthier connections with others. By addressing issues such as jealousy, insecurity, and differing expectations, the film encourages viewers to explore their own emotional landscapes and recognize the complexities of their partnerships. Additionally, Annie Hall offers a fresh perspective on gender dynamics in relationships. Annie, as portrayed by Diane Keaton, embodies a unique blend of independence and vulnerability, challenging traditional roles often seen in romantic comedies. Her character reflects a new type of woman who seeks fulfillment beyond societal expectations, which adds depth to her interactions with Alvy. Ultimately, through its exploration of these themes, Annie Hall remains relevant to modern audiences. It serves as a reminder that love can be both beautiful and complicated, encouraging viewers to embrace the full spectrum of human relationships while recognizing that vulnerability is often at the heart of genuine connection. The legacy of Annie Hall is profound, as it not only influenced the romantic comedy genre but also solidified Diane Keaton's status as a leading actress in Hollywood. Upon its release in 1977, the film was unlike any other romantic comedy at the time, setting a new standard for storytelling that blended humor with emotional depth. Its innovative narrative techniques, such as nonlinear storytelling, stream of consciousness, and fourth wall breaking, encourage future filmmakers to experiment with form and content, allowing for more introspective and relatable portrayals of love. Annie Hall paved the way for subsequent romantic comedies by emphasizing character development over formulaic plots. Many films that followed sought to capture the nuanced dynamics of relationships, mirroring the film's exploration of love as a complex journey filled with both joy and heartache. Movies like When Harry Met Sally and 500 Days of Summer drew inspiration from Allen's approach, prioritizing authentic dialogue and character introspection over conventional tropes. Diane Keaton's performance as Annie Hall was groundbreaking and remains iconic in cinema history. Her portrayal combined charm, vulnerability, and quirkiness, presenting a new archetype of a modern woman who challenged traditional roles. This resonated with audiences and inspired many actresses to embrace similar characteristics in their own roles. Keaton's success in this film opened doors for her career, establishing her as a versatile talent capable of tackling both comedic and dramatic roles. Furthermore, Annie Hall encouraged viewers to confront their own emotional landscapes through its candid exploration of relationships. By presenting love in an authentic light, it invited audiences to reflect on their experiences, fostering a deeper appreciation for the complexities inherent in human connections. In summary, the influence of Annie Hall extends beyond its immediate success. It reshaped how romantic stories are told in film and solidified Diane Keaton's legacy as a significant figure in cinematic history. The film remains a timeless classic, continuing to inspire generations of filmmakers and actors alike.